restock and new colors from Lucky Craft. Restock and new colors from Jackhammer. Bubba Products and Hide Up has entered the chat. This is what's new at the Hookup Tackle.
Welcome to the Hookup Tackle.
Oh, what a stud.
Yeah. Look at that.
That was sick.
Cheers, my friends. Happy Sunday.
All right, guys, some breaking news.
What's new this week at the Hookup Tackle?
What a beautiful post-spawn fish.
Look at that.
Look at that gut on that. That's a nice fish.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Griff here from the Hookup Tackle. Yeah,
Where we're at?
yeah. It's Griff. Jeff,
We're back, baby.
we're back.
Is this
All right.
the second week in a row?
Second week in a row.
Thank you for shouldering the heavy burden of this channel, sir.
Well,
Somebody's got to do it.
someone's got to do it. Hey,
Well,
we've been spending a lot of time together, Jeff.
we have
Yeah,
a lot of exciting products today.
a lot of stuff to unpack
New
today.
stuff.
Lots of new things.
Lots of new things.
Lots of new things.
So,
I want to take one quick second here
Uh-huh.
to offer some condolences to the Culler family. Everybody,
That's
if you've
right.
seen the post, they did have a tragedy in their family. That's why Ben has not been here. He's out there with his family, supporting them and taking care of the things that he needs to take care of. So that's why he's not here. I just wanted everybody to know, and I want to send my condolences out to them. All right? But we must go on, right? Everything's got to happen. Ben can take care of his family. We'll take care of things here for him. All right? So let's get it on, Jeff. All right? We have a major restock in our Jackhammer. All colors are in. So if you've been waiting on a color, you know Fire Crawl, super popular
Yep.
color. Ghost Baby Gill is another color that's been pretty popular the last couple of years. But they've also introduced 4 new colors.
4 new colors. Holy smokes.
Yes. So they have a California Crawl. All right. California Crawl is a West Coast staple in any kind of jig or chatterbait or anything like that. Swim jig. California Crawl is a big time color for us. Blackjack.
Okay.
Uh,
You would have thought they had that color before.
right. It's kind of crazy that it's the first time it is a matte black in
Yeah.
skirt and head.
Huh.
All right, I'll give you a closer look at these here in a second. Smallmouth Magic, another West Coast staple color.
That one's sick.
Yeah, and Morning Dawn.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, God. Okay, that one's dirty.
Yeah, super dirty. So as we know, everything looks cool in the packages, but let's take a closer look at these colors. Alrighty, guys, that is your Morning Dawn. All right, you got your pinks, your purples, and your whites with this gloss metallic style head and a matted silver blade.
Yeah, that one's dirty.
Yeah, it's a good Morning Dawn. It's
Yeah.
not like overdone. A lot of Morning Dawns, the pink is kind of outrageous,
Mhm.
right? This is a little bit more natural,
Very natural.
and
Yeah.
it looks really, really good. Boom. Here goes your Blackjack, which is going to be, the skirt looks a little different because they're going for that matted look with the matte head and a matte blade.
The matte head is cool.
Yeah, it looks clean.
Yeah.
Looks really good. I like it. Your smallmouth magic. All right, you get your silvers, your greens, and your whites on that with a green pumpkin and speckled blue matted blade. There, another good natural shad or baitfish color. Then your California Crawl. All right, California Crawl, you're gonna see blacks, green pumpkins, reds. And another matted blade.
Yeah.
So all 4 new colors have matted blades on them.
Goodness gracious, that's a good one
There
too.
it is. Yep.
Alright.
And all your other favorite colors are in. So those new colors came in a lot bigger numbers than that 3/8 and ½ ounce. So there you go. If you're waiting for them or that you're interested in them, go ahead and grab them. All right, guys. So Baitsanity a few weeks ago introduced us to the Match Hatch Swimmer. We can't keep these in stock. You guys are buying them like crazy. I need to know what's going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
That you guys are just eating these things up. All right. Great sellers for us. I hope you guys are catching a ton of fish on them. So this is the swim bait. Comes with 2 pieces, and it comes with the hook. The hook has a place for you to add a sticky weight to it, so you can customize your sink rate. Add a lot of weight on there. You can go a lot slower with it. There's that, and it has that bait connect system on there, so that you just attach it to the head and then you put the hook in. You're not penetrating the bait twice. So that's pretty cool. And then it's made out of a PVC plastic, so it's extra durable. All right, there's that. If you did order some and you wanted colors, we have just the swim baits, just the bodies. All right, so if you already have the heads and you just want to switch out to a different color real quick and you didn't want to buy a whole new system, boom, there you go. We have it in 2 colors. We have the Prism Ghost and the Magical Shad. All right, both pretty good natural bait fish colors on that. These are what's out now. There will be more colors coming and added to the lineup as time comes. But right now, this is what we got, plus the other colors that are coming in the sets. So there you go, grab them. Alrighty, restock on the Nories Flip Gill. All right, the Flip Gill is a bait that has been being used on the circuits out there. People are crushing him with this. All right, comes in a 3.5 and a 5-inch, but now we got a new size, the 4.5. All right, so
Not 4.
nope.
So we went from 3.5, 4.5 to 5.
Yes.
Got it. Because the 4.5 is needed when they're not on the 5-inch.
But it sounds crazy, right?
Because it is.
But look, there's a major difference in size.
Mm.
In the eyes of a normal fisherman, Jeff,
Oh, got it.
there's a major difference
I got
in
you.
size. All right.
I got you.
So 3 sizes available. Not all of us are on this. The bigger, the better.
Oh,
mindset,
right. I gotta.
That's a
remember
Jeff
that.
thing.
Ah, I see.
Then
Yeah, there's a huge difference.
Yeah,
You're right.
major difference.
I see it now.
It's like the difference between a 3 and a 3.5-inch doe light beaver.
Right.
Major.
When they get picky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. New sizes, all colors added in there. This is another bait that when we get them in,
They fly.
they fly.
They
So,
fly.
there you go. Nories Flip Gill. All right, guys. We have restocked Owner Ultra Round Heads. There we go. This is a bait a lot of guys are using with their straight tail minnows. Right? Doing some strolling with it. This is the bigger, heavier version of the range roller. All right? If you need to get down into the depths, you want to use a bigger, like an 8-inch Sakamata or 7-inch or
These are
something
the
like
heads
that.
to use.
These are the heads to use. So we got those in 5 gram, 8 gram, and 4/0 and 5/0. So restock on those. 2 weeks ago we added some Sakamata heavyweights. A lot of them sold out pretty quick, so I did bring in a couple more colors of the 5-inch. A couple more of the 5-inch. Yeah, we'll get it right one day, Jeff. All right. So go on the website. You can find these there. There's 4 colors that we added there. Very, very limited quantities on these.
Already gone.
Yeah. So if you were wanting them or you were waiting for them, jump on it right now. There's just 4 colors and not many pieces in there. Alrighty. The Gunfish 95 No Feather. This is a bait that we've had here for quite some time, but we've only seen them in the Japanese only colors. We haven't really got them in any of the colors that we're used to here in the US, so we got them in some new colors in the US colors. All right, so you get your Bone Sad, your MS Ghost Minnow, your MS American Shad, the Lucky Craft staple color right there. Everybody knows it, everybody loves it. Chartreuse Shad. All right. Boom. Pearl Threadfin Shad. And MS MJ Herring.
All good colors.
Yeah, all good colors. Just colors that weren't there, but now they are. So if one of these is your favorite color from Lucky Craft, there you go. Now available. Also with that, we got restock and new colors in the Sammy 100. All right, some colors have been here, some colors are going to be new. Restock in Sammy's, new colors. There you go. All right, also new colors in the Pointer 128.
Big jerk bait.
Yeah, it looks like a giant jerkbait, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, but it's not that big. It's like Rudra size.
Yeah, and that's pretty big.
No,
Massive.
I think it's pretty normal now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So I haven't thrown a small jerkbait in like a couple years.
Wow.
Yeah, I think 130 and above. 130,
Even on.
160
Wow.
are the sizes that I'm living on jerkbaits right now.
That's insane.
We're just now starting to explore the bigger side of things, right? If you guys aren't running bigger jerkbaits, the Rudra, the Kanata, the Pointer 128, it looks giant, but it's really not. It's not crazy, and they get bit just as well or even better during some times of the year as the ones that we're used to, the 110 size, the 95 size, stuff like that. But Lucky Craft has brought us some new colors: the Lens Aurora Black, the Zebra Aurora Black, and the AGO Northern Perch. Yeah, I think everyone should have some of these in their arsenal. Big jerk baits are the way to go.
And now a normal size jerk bait.
Yeah. And now we're going to talk about this.
A 110.
Yeah. The 110
too
plus
small.
1.
Too small.
It's fucking tiny, dude. It's like a BFS bait. Restock of the color FA Ghost Kawamutsu. All right, we released this color a couple weeks ago. Sold out super fast. Now we're just bringing back this bottle right here. We released it in 110, the junior, the plus 1, and stuff like that. But now it's just coming back in the 110 plus 1. All right, super sick, super natural bait fish color on that one. I mean, pretty dope.
Disgusting.
Yeah. There you go. So if you missed out or you got some and you wanted more, jump on that right there. All right, Jeff. Last week we had a major Spro restock. This week we have Spro new stuff.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna start off with new Spro weights.
Weights.
Yep. So
What kind of weights are they?
these are called the Spro Pea weight. All right. It's like nothing you've ever seen before.
A P weight.
Yep.
Okay.
Their engineers are working overtime to develop.
Yeah,
these.
I mean,
All right. So
let's see what you got.
this is a bell-shaped weight with a insert in there
Oh.
meant to fish on the line. Called pea weight. Kind of reminds me of like, it doesn't really shape like a pea, more of like a bean.
Yeah, very bean-esque.
Yeah, very bean-esque. But
Anywho,
yeah,
Spro, good job.
Yeah.
Good work.
The bean sinker comes in multiple sizes and colors. We have it in black and then natural or uncoated. But there you go. If you've been waiting for the Spro Pea Sinker, there you go. So the Spro Tungsten Slide Sinker. All right. So this is a sinker that goes on your hook, not on your line. So it is a sinker I don't know if you see that, but it goes onto the hook. All right, so it goes on the shank of the hook, and then it actually has a weight. This is the weight. You don't add anything to it. Right, so this is the weight. It has a little circle on the bottom. They've meant it to add like a blade, like a spinner blade or something like that. I'm sure you could clip a clip-on weight to it to add extra if you needed it, but I don't think there would be a need for something like that. But you add that to the hook, and what it does is the way that it's shaped, instead of just falling, it's kind of gonna slide. And then you can shape it. You can put it anywhere that you want. You can slide it up the hook, slide it down the hook, wherever you need it to be, that's where it's gonna be. So boom. There goes that, the Spro Tungsten Slide Sinker. All right, guys, Spro's getting into the terminal game.
It seems like it.
All right, so now we got hooks too. All right,
Hooks, nice.
So we had weights, the bean,
Now you got the hooks.
the slide weight. Now you got hooks. All right, so everything on these Spro ones, they're called the powers because they're heavy duty.
Oh, I see
right,
that.
so
Yeah, thick.
Pretty thick wire on
Yeah.
these. This is the power drop shot weight
That
or
is
hook.
a thick drop shot hook.
Yeah.
Goodness.
So you're doing that heavyweight drop shot. What do they call it out here? The Bubba? The Bubba shot? I don't know. They just rename things because the hook and the weight's bigger. I don't understand why people do that. A drop shot's a drop shot no matter how much the weight is. The power offset round bend. All right, so your typical worm hook,
Yep.
just a little bit thicker of a shank on that. I mean, it's
For power.
pretty sturdy. Yeah. Power, bro. The Power Nico.
Whoa.
So a bunch of different sizes on those. They feel like they're pretty stout hooks. So if you want to try those out, give them a shot. They're here. There you go. Spro hooks. All right, guys. Earlier this week, we released 4 models of the Form 1 Working Class Zero rod. All right. So there are still a handful of them left. If you didn't get any, or you are just now being informed of it, there you go. We have the medium heavy, heavy, and the extra heavy. All right, these are soft bait rods. I've been getting a ton of questions on like what kind of glides to throw on them. I do not recommend throwing a glide bait on them. They are really fast rods, and just hookups are just going to be crazy hard, keeping fish pinned, stuff like that. These rods are built for big hook sets on big hooks. So there you go. The light did sell out, so thank you guys for your purchases. It was, I believe it was a successful release on that. So I think they're great rods. I think they're amazing. So there you go. There still are a handful of these left. So if you need to check out the video, just jump into YouTube. It's one video back. You can listen to Mike talk about why he designed them, what they were for, and stuff like that. So it's a good watch. So check it out. All right, Jeff. New product, new brand.
Let's go, baby. New brand. Probably some crazy Japanese brand that nobody's ever heard of that makes super dope products.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And we call it Bubba.
That's a weird Japanese name, but
All right, guys. Bubba is not new to anybody in fishing.
No.
Right? Everybody knows who Bubba is.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's new to us.
Hmm.
All right, so we have brought in some things, not their whole lineup of stuff.
Because there's a lot.
There's a lot. They got a big catalog.
Yeah.
We brought in a couple things that we thought that you could use
Mhm.
or would enjoy.
Mhm.
One thing about Bubba is all of it's high quality.
High quality, man.
Yeah, it's hardcore. It's high quality. It's
Yep,
made
yep.
to last. Very good stuff.
Mhm.
All right, so let's start with the shears. All right, so you have your small shear, and then you have your medium shear. All right. I think these ones right here are great for bass fishermen. They could work for all bass fishermen. I have been on a lot of boats in the last couple of years, and every single boat I go get
Have
on
one of
has
those?
a pair
Yeah.
of these in their boat.
Yeah.
They're very, very good.
What, it cuts braid really well, right?
Yeah, cuts braid, and they thought of all fishermen when they built it.
Mhm.
It's not just like, oh, here's a pair of scissors, cut your braid with it.
Yeah.
All right, so this piece right here, this is a split shot crimper.
No way.
Yeah, so if you're doing like a split shot rig
Yeah.
or something like that, I know that I like to like crimp it with my teeth.
Yeah.
I just bite it.
I
It's
just
pretty
bite it,
simple,
too.
but if your teeth are sensitive, and you don't want to use your pliers,
Yep.
boom, you have your scissors right there. Has a bottle opener on there. You know,
Oh, yeah.
all your
Gotta need that.
all you drunk degenerates that like to fish. Has that right there. And then your bigger one does not have the bottle opener.
Oh.
Just kidding, it does.
Oh.
Yeah, it just looks a little
Scared me.
bit different. All right. So that's your bottle opener right there. Right there. All right. So the coolest thing about this one is inside here there's a point, and that is to, it's called a hook eye cleaner. So a lot of times you get hooks that have been painted, or yeah, hooks that have been painted, jig heads that have been painted. You get a lot of, and then the hole is just covered up.
I see.
You just stick it in there, puncture it. There you go. They did think of a lot of things. These things are pretty cool. They're sharp. They stay sharp. I've used them a lot. They're good. I really like these. Alrighty. And you can't have scissors without pliers.
You can't.
Right? Boom. The Bubba Pliers. Alright, so we have a 8.5 inch plier right here. This one is a 6.5 inch plier right here. Needle nose. They are not split ring pliers.
Oh.
They're just pliers.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so I mean, look at the packaging. The packaging is,
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
yeah, it just screams high quality, right? So packaging right there is good. Has the rubber texture on it, so it's non-slip. And then each pair comes with its own sheath. All right, and then it comes with a sheath with a belt loop on there.
It's nice.
It's not just a D-ring or a clip. You can put it on your belt. You can stick it on there. I've been running like a cool fishing rig, like for my bank fishing stuff. I could put that on there. Dope. All right, so your fishing pliers from Bubba. All right, Jeff. Anybody needs a net? We got the
Jeez.
Bubba net.
I can't even see the big one. It's so big.
Yeah. So 2 sizes. We got a medium and a large.
Oh, large. Yeah.
The large net is big.
It's massive.
Right? So this large net is going to be for you multi-species guys, or maybe salmon, walleye,
Yep.
muskie,
Maybe a little small for muskie, but definitely
Pike.
walleye.
pike stuff.
Salmon, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, bass. If
Oh,
you're catching big bass,
yeah.
it'll work, right? These nets are pretty hardcore, Jeff.
They're hardcore. They're
Right.
heavy.
They're heavy. They're solidly
Yes.
built. I mean, it's carbon fiber right there, and then they're expandable.
Okay, show me.
So
Show me the
it just
trick.
has a little button.
Yep. Oh, it shoots out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Super
disgusting.
expandable net. I mean, it's pretty long right there.
It's a 2-hand net, though.
Yeah, 2-hand net. You're not gonna be throwing your glide bait and then trying to net it. I mean, it's heavy.
It is heavy.
Once you put it in the water, it's gonna gain 50 pounds.
Yeah, that.
So there you go. 2 sizes on those. We didn't bring many of these in. We just didn't know. I didn't expect them to be that big, but I mean, there could be use for it. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy this medium-sized one a lot more.
Yeah.
This is your typical one. The craziest part on it is that the bucket is deeper on the medium one than it is on the large. Yeah. So if you need a deep bucket on a net, the medium's going to be that. If you just need a wider bucket, that large one is going to be the net for you. But both of them expand the same. Both of them are super high quality. They are on the website now. Check them out. One thing that Bubba has really made a name for over the last couple of years is their scales. All right, so they make a pretty cool scale, right? So this is the Bubba Fish Smart scale.
Basically, everybody's using the scale.
Yeah, I see it a lot. I've used it a lot. I've never owned one, but I've used them a lot. All right, so this scale right here is pretty cool. It's handheld, not by a handle on the top, right? So you don't have to, but it feels right to hold it like this, like a pistol grip on there. Every component on here is very high quality. It's not a cheap D-ring. It's a flat wire. It's a flat wire ring on there. I mean, it's pretty hardcore steel. Everything is made for salt. So you take it all to the salt water. It's not going to rust. It's not going to get all crazy on you. Even the clip feels like it's high quality on that one, all right? So this one is the standard scale. It is going to come with a battery pack, 3 AA batteries that go in there. They do sell a lithium battery pack that's rechargeable. We did not bring them in. If we can bring them in if there's a big market for these scales for you guys, but there's that right there. It's a cool, it has 3 modes on there. It does all the culling for you. It connects to, this one doesn't connect, but it does everything for you. So everything that you can do to manage your culling system and everything can be done on this scale. All right, so it's pretty dope. So there's that. Smart fish scale. And then you have in this glorious case the Pro Series scale. Yeah, so this one has one extra mode in there. It will connect to your phone.
Wow.
Has Bluetooth connectivity. One cool thing about what Bubba did is they made it so that you can host tournaments and use these scales. So if you have one and I have one, we can connect them to the app on our phone, and then we can host a tournament, weigh our fish, and it's all there real time, right? And then the other one, you have to watch your screen to tell everything. It will connect to your phone through an app. You look on the app and you can see what you have in the live well. So it does live well management in there, up to 8 fish. So you can, all right, I got this, this, and this, and then you'll color code all of your cull tags, and it'll tell you which fish is on what tag and everything like that. It's pretty cool. So there's that Bubba Pro Series scale. Comes with a hardcore case.
That's nice.
Charging cable.
Oh, that's nice too.
Lithium rechargeable battery. All right, that's pretty money right there. And then it still comes with that battery pack where you put the AAA or the AA batteries in, right? And then they just go in the front, right there. Stores really easy. Stays out of the way. Put it in the case. It's not hard to get in the case. You know, sometimes you take things out, can't put them back into things. This one actually goes in there really well. Again, super high-end components on that. Rubberized grip. You can actually do everything with one hand if you're doing something else. So super simple to use, very user-friendly. Just the fact that it comes with the lithium battery is pretty dope. So there's that. All right, Jeff. What can you do with a scale that culls for you? You don't have culling equipment,
Oh, that part. Yeah,
right?
because I do that a lot.
Yeah. 8-piece culling indicator set. This is made to pair with the Pro Series scale. You can use it with the other one, but it comes with 8 pieces because that one will track 8 fish for you. All right. So there's that. Again, super high quality components and stuff like that. Super dope products from Bubba. When we started opening these up, I was like, yeah, these are really nice. I'm glad we brought them in. So if you're looking to upgrade your scales or any of your pliers or scissors, Bubba is a good choice. So there you go. All right, guys. New from Sims is the men's Confluence hoodie. All right. See it? Styled super dope. All right. You got your pockets right here in the front.
What do you call those? The titty pocket?
Yeah. Breast assist pocket.
There it is.
Right, pockets right there. This is made out of a nice waffle material. It's going to be some good cold weather gear. Reminds me of stuff I've been issued in the past, but this one is a little different. Stretchy here, super warm on the inside with that soft waffle. And then, of course,
Yeah,
boom, logo on the right sleeve. So there you go. Super dope new hoodie from Sims. Jeff, I'm telling you, when I was getting ready to retire, all I wanted to do was get away from anything military related.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel the further I get from there, the more I enjoy the gear.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like I'm like, oh man, I don't want to wear another uniform item again.
Mm-hmm.
But just seeing this reminded me of how comfortable it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've lived in stuff like this, like in some terrible situations, and I just remember the gear was very important.
Yes.
So I really like this. There you go. All right, Jeff. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. All right. The Up Coike.
Yeah, we've been waiting for the sea urchin.
Yes.
This is true.
This is a soft plastic thing. All right, Jeff. The Coike from Up. All right. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what it is. Sea urchin,
Thing.
hairy ball.
Yep, hairy ball.
I don't know what to call it,
But the fish love it.
but I do know that the fish love to eat it. The fish, so strange, dude. It's a very interesting bait.
Mm-hmm.
It's made out of like an elastomer type plastic. It does float, so you can use it in many different ways. Put it on the top of the water, shake it around. A lot of these guys in Japan, they love to hang things off tree branches. Like a lot of the baits have been based off of hanging off of a tree branch, which is kind of strange because here in the U.S. we like to avoid tree branches. But there you go, the Coike right there. This one is 17 millimeter, 6 colors. All right, some good colors. All right, you got your green pumpkins and watermelons.
Yep.
Your scuppernogs.
Yep.
All right, and then there's 2 cool like white colors.
Oh yeah.
Boom and boom. All right, so a lot of guys have been wanting this.
Absolutely.
We had them a few months ago.
Yep.
Sold out of them really quick.
Yep.
And then we've finally been able to get our hands on them again. Hopefully they will stay in a little bit better of a rotation.
Yeah.
They do have U.S. distribution now, so it will be easier to get. Super cool bait. We will talk about rigging techniques here in a minute. Just want to get through this. So there's that one. This is the 17 millimeter. And the 17 millimeter just is not doing it for you. We have the Coike full send.
That's the size right there.
Right? And if you compare it,
That is ridiculous.
it's quite a bit bigger.
Yeah. When they just want that bigger sea urchin.
Yeah, when the sea urchins, they don't want the
With
babies.
The full size adult sea urchins.
Well, this one's more like a... This was like a toddler, and this was like a teenager, because
Got it.
this is not the biggest
Not
size.
the biggest size, which is nutty.
It's the biggest size we have available,
Yes.
but it's not the biggest one. And this one also is not the smallest one.
Ugh. Insane.
So they make them in a bunch of sizes and stuff. They're a pretty cool bait.
Yeah.
Right. It's the fun factor multiplied by 10.
By 10. Yeah.
Yeah. You're not
It's
throwing.
the ridiculousness of it.
Yeah. Like throwing a big bait, like a 170 size jerk bait, is fun. But throwing this is super fun.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense.
Makes sense to
Our
us.
brains can't really compute it. But
When a fish bites it, it
Yeah.
all goes out the window.
yeah, who cares? What is it? I don't care. Food.
Yeah. They're gonna eat it.
Yeah, it's food. Up has really ran away with this Coike concept, right? And again, none of it's new. It's been around for years. But if you look on like the Up site, everything lately has been a Coike. It's like Coike this, Coike that, Coike this. As long as it's got tentacles sticking out of it, it's a Coike. So pretty cool stuff right there. Let me talk about some ways to rig it. You're gonna have to use, if you want to sink it, you're gonna have to use a little bit of weight on there. Like your 3/16 ounce weight's probably not going to sink it, or if it does, it's gonna go super slow. A lot of guys are putting them on these Zappu RPZ Talisman hooks. These are a pretty cool hook. A lot of you guys know that I've been a big fan of the RPZ system hooks for a long time. Now they finally made another version of it. And this hook is going to be your Neko wacky bend style hook. there. It's got a little bit of a weed guard on that. They're just taking this. They're not hooking it super deep into it. You're just gonna get like a little bit of a skin hook on that. It fits on there really, really well. Can you see that, Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
Fits on there really, really well. That's the 1/0 that I got right here. And then, because it's an RPZ system hook, it has a slot right there to add a weight. Take your favorite free rig weight, and you're gonna have to play with the weight to match the sink rate. I can't tell you what weight's gonna sink it where, because every water is different. Water temperature is going to make a difference. Water flow is going to make a difference. Everything's going to make a difference. If you want a super slow sink, I would start light. If you want it fast sink, I would start heavy. What's going to happen is you're going to fish this on the bottom, kind of twitch it around. It's going to tentacle its way around. It's going to do sea urchin things with its friends. And then fish hate it, so they're going to try to put it in their mouth. I don't know why. I don't care why.
Just gonna do it.
Yeah, I do appreciate that it does happen though. So there you go. The pin free shot is a free rig weight that is a little bit shorter. So the Ryugi ones that we love to use are a little bit longer. This one is going to be a shorter version of that. Either one will work. Any free rig weight that you have, or weight that has a line tie style hookup on there, is going to work really well. But we do have pin free shots in stock. RPZs just restocked. So there you go. That is the Coike. Regular and full send. All right, Jeff.
More Coike.
Like we were saying, they are going Coike crazy over there, right?
Yeah, they are.
Now let's talk about the Coike shrimp.
So if they're not eating the sea urchin, give them the shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hairy pickle.
Hairy pickle.
This is 4 sizes, all right?
4.
You have the Coike shrimp.
Yes.
You have the Coike shrimp medium.
Medium.
The Coike shrimp big.
Big.
And the Coike shrimp magnum.
Okay.
Right?
Just what I need.
Still,
Still.
we don't have all the sizes in. We just brought some sizes in,
Yep.
okay? So those are the sizes that we have. There are multiple colors in every size.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that.
Little
That's
guy.
the standard Coike shrimp. So let's talk about them, all right? These ones are heavy. They are not made out of that like elastomer type stuff, so they do sink, all right? They're salted. They're heavily salted. This one in my hand is a Magnum, but I mean, look at that shake.
The quiver.
The quiver, and the water, it quivers better, right? So it does have like tentacle style appendages coming off the bottom. Cut at the bottom, yeah.
Like
Fat
a
end.
shrimp.
The fat end is the bottom,
Yep.
right? So this one is meant to fish kind of weightless, right? Kind of Senko style, stick bait style. You throw it out there, you let it sink a little bit. I mean, it's going to make, it's never going to stop moving. It's just going to move a lot, all right? It's a little bit heavier, and then once you get it to where you want, a couple twitches, pause, twitch, pause, twitch, pause, and then boom, the bite. Again, it's another bait that does get bit. Going from one size to the other is pretty dramatic. All right, so there's your Magnum. That's your big.
Big difference.
Yeah, big difference in the two. But I mean, they still just shake. It's kind of cool. I'm super excited to throw it. This is your medium. So the medium's kind of weird, right? So the fat end doesn't have the tentacles. It's the little end.
Mm-hmm.
So again, but a big difference in size to the medium. Then, boom, just the regular. So, yeah, pretty cool bait. Again, I don't know how often these will come in. All right, we did bring a good amount in. It's not just a couple. We did bring a good amount in. I don't think they're gonna last very long. So if you need them or you've been waiting on them, you've been checking them out and been like, oh, maybe I want to try that, check them out. All right. For all you bug bait guys, I mean, like this regular size one.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, it's money right there. It's kind of cool. I like it. I feel like I'm gonna catch a lot of fish on this. So there you go, the Coike shrimp. So a lot of you guys have been getting our like swim bait bentos and things like that. One of the items that we have added in there is called the Stagger. Right, the Stagger from Hide Up. Same people make the Coike. There it is right there. So the Stagger, some of you have gotten some wide, some of you have gotten just a regular Stagger, but they are now available for sale. We've got a ton of questions on when are they going to be available, when will these come in, but we've been sending them out in bentos for years. A couple of years now, we've never sold them on the website. So they are here now. So the Stagger wide is going to be a swim bait style bait, just with a wider body, or like a bluegill style body. All right, there it is right there. Your traditional flat and then wide, and then but this one has a paddle tail. All right, so this bait right here was designed after Hideo. He was watching bass eat bluegills at Biwa, right? And the Stagger had already been out and was one of the most popular swim baits out there, right? So he was watching bluegills get bit. He designed this, and he said that he was noticing how the bait, like the bluegills will flash, and that's when the bite was happening. So he wanted a bait that would change widths, I guess, and then flash, and then will get bit. So a pretty cool backstory to that. There are a bunch of colors. I believe there's 17 colors. We have a bunch of them available. 4-inch, it's only one size, and they are going to come in scent and not like just scent on the bait. The scent is in the package. They are greasy.
Greasy,
right? So don't be surprised if you get a package that has it's just runny in there. Like,
yeah, look at that.
Yeah. So that is that scent. It's not a super strong scent, just something for the fish, right? Something for them to taste and hold on to. Super cool bait, the Hide Up Stagger Wide. All right, guys. We do have the Stagger. So we talked about the Stagger Wide. Now we got the Stagger, okay? So the Stagger is more of a traditional style swim bait. This was actually designed over 20 years ago, right? On Lake Biwa. It was one of the most popular swim baits around. It does have a very unique action. They call it a low pitch action, which is the heavy body, and then the tail kind of just does this roll and sweep, I guess. It's not really a ton of body roll on that, but it does have that. It was the state-of-the-art design when it was designed. People are still using them. They're still catching fish on them. They're still around. Let me show you what it looks like. My hands are slippery from the other ones still, and these ones are just as greasy. All right, so it's got a wide body on there, all right, but this tail section is super soft, right? Yeah, it's not like most swim baits will kind of like be a little stouter. This one is super soft, so you're gonna get more twist out of it than you are super side-to-side action, right? And also when you do use it, it kind of like comes up too, so it'll look weird on your hook. It's not gonna be hooked wrong. It'll just have this little bit of a weird motion to it, to where the tail's more up and you swim it. All right, so 4 sizes. You got your 3, your 3.5, your 4, and your 6. A lot of guys love to use the smaller sizes on a drop shot. You can Texas rig it. A lot of guys will flip it into trees. They do a lot of flipping with it. They do dragging with it. Yeah, all kinds of different things. Put it on a swim jig. It does great. And even if you are just trying to look for things to do with it, on the package it gives you some suggestions. No sinker rig. swim jig, Texas rig, like that. And then again, your smaller ones, that's your 3-inch right there. That is a 3.5. And there is your 4-inch. Boom. That is the Hide Up Swagger Original. And that, my friends, is it. That was a lot of things.
A lot.
That was a lot of things. I don't think I've spoken this much on a video.
Very long time.
Ever. So, yeah, that's it. Everything's going to be linked down below. If you have any questions, shoot them down there. Hit me in my DMs if you have any questions. Again, if you do message Ben, he may not answer you guys right now. He is dealing with his family. Again, I want to give condolences out there to Ben and his family. I do know that a lot of people have reached out to him and his wife and sent condolences, and they do appreciate all the love that you guys are sending. But that is it, guys. So on behalf of everybody here at the Hookup Tackle, Ben, myself, Jeff, thank you for watching. Thank you for your business. I hope you guys enjoy the stuff and have fun. See you later.